8:42. I would be getting on here this late. Y'all know it's past my bedtime. Hello, my lovely queens and kings for a man that's on here. If it's a man on here, hey, what's up, baby? Hey, lady. Okay, so the topic I chose today is talking about loose vagina. Is it really even a thing? Hey, gorgeous. All right, so first and foremost, I want to say, hey. Oh, I love all the highs. I appreciate y'all. Good evening. I want to say that loose vagina is a thing, but it's not. Right? Because the vagina it's a muscle. And we all know muscles are elastic. So therefore, it's made to stretch out and return back to normal size. Just like how a mouth is. Like how we open our mouths to eat. And then to yawn, whatever, we stretch it as wide as we can stretch it, and then it go back down when we done. It go back to normal size. In fact, speaking of which, the same tissue that's in our mouths is the same mucosa and tissue that is in our vagina. So it is some things that can cause the vagina to be a little loose. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but just on any given day, it's not a such thing as loose vagina. Like, if ain't nothing never happened, she ain't just walking around with a loose kitty. And ain't no amount of sex in the world. Because for whatever reason, these men out here think that they just got these big old penises and they just making everybody's vagina wide. Like, if you had a lot of partners, if you had a lot of, sex, whatever the case may be, they thinking that, oh, they just knocking walls back. No, you not knocking walls back. That's not a thing. You cannot stretch out a vagina with a penis. You just can't do it. Now, let me be clear. I'm talking about the average penis. Y'all know the average penis size? Because for every reason, every man think they got a mandingo. And don't. Okay? The average penis size is 5 inches. 5.4 to be exact. 5.4 to be exact. So if you working with a in circumstances where some men are well endowed, they have longer, they have wider, right? And maybe they might get a girl with a very short vaginal canal, because the average vagina in length, guess what, is about the same size as the penis, anywhere between 2 to 4.5 inches, the average vagina. And it will stretch to accommodate an erect penis up to about 6 to 8 inches. So when a man is not erect, his penis is about, on average, when he's not erect, he walking around on flaccid with 2.5 to 3.5 inches on flaccid. When he not erect, when he just walking around and his little meat just hanging. When he is erect, he's about 5 to 5.5 inches. So the same as with a woman. On average, when ain't nothing going on, when we just chilling, when we ain't, in the mood, we ain't juicy down there, we ain't getting ready for no activity, our vaginal canal is only about, on average, 2.5 to about 4 inches. When we get ready to do, if they doing it right and we got the foreplay going and we're aroused, it will stretch to accommodate the male's penis or sex toys, whatever y'all using. Y'all using the dildos, whatever. It's going to accommodate, and it will stretch to about 6 to 8 inches. You following me? See, God knew what he was doing when he made this whole sex thing. He knew what he was doing. So, if you get a man that's probably very well endowed and a girl with a very short canal, because some women have shorter canals, they just do, he might mess her up. Okay? That has happened. I've seen that happen one time in my medical career, working in the ER, and we had to sew her vagina back up. We did. She came in the ER, and I'm telling you, it looked like a crime scene. She had ripped. And I said, ma'am, what was you doing? And what she was doing, she couldn't really tell me because she didn't have no business doing it because it was with somebody else's husband, man. And I was like, I see. So he was just trying to get in there real quick. Yeah. But needless to say, that's not typical. So the average penis ain't knocking back walls. So I don't care if you have 50 partners. That don't make your vagina loose. You following me? That don't make your vagina loose. So just like this little rubber band here, if this is a vagina, this is the normal size. When it stretch out, guess what it's going to do? Go back to the normal size. What about the booty hole? The booty hole is a muscle as well, right? But not like the vagina, right? It has a sphincter. And if you stretch the sphincter, if you tear the booty hole sphincter, baby, that surgery is not fun. And you will be leaking feces. You will have fecal incontinence. You can also get what we call a rectocele. That is when your rectum is turned inside out. So literally your whole rectum is hanging out the booty hole. And we got to take it and surgically put it back in. It's called a rectocele. But yes, so the booty hole ain't like the vaginal hole. They not the same. It don't stretch the same. It don't do the same thing as the vagina. The vagina is strictly made of smooth muscle tissue, just like the smooth muscles in our bodies. But the booty hole ain't made of the same type of thing. Now, I ain't saying it won't stretch. It will clearly stretch, but it don't make its own lube. So please, if you're going in the back door, use lube, number one. But yes, it really ain't for sex. It becomes a cauliflower, man. It be doing all kind of stuff. I'm telling you. But, I done seen some things in my life, and doing a rectal repair and having somebody have to walk around with a little shit bag. I know y'all done seen them. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. I'm not making fun. I'm not poking fun. Hey, to each their own. Just make sure you be precautious, and you at least use a lube if you're going to go in the back door because it don't stretch. But the vagina, that boy going to do like this all day long. That's going to stretch and go back, stretch and go back, stretch and go back all day long. Okay? That's what it's made for. We have whole babies out of there. I'm talking 10 pounds, 21 inches, okay? Babies coming out of there. With that being said, yes, somebody mentioned childbirth. Can childbirth stretch out your vagina? Yes, it can and will. But within 6 weeks, it'll go back. That's another reason why they say, hey, wait 6 weeks. Wait 6 weeks for a lot of different things. You got to have your time for your body to heal, time for swelling to go down, time for the vagina to rejuvenate, to go back to its normal place, and also time for your hormones to start getting back to normal. Because, you can get real pregnant real fast if you have sex right after you just had a baby. So that's why we say wait them 6 weeks. But people don't usually wait them 6 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. I went about 4 weeks, but we had to wear protection. But with that being said, and I was young too. I was only 27 when I had my first kid. Now I know better. You know better, you do better. But with that being said, childbirth, yes, is one way that the vagina will stretch. Other things is if you overweight, the vagina can stretch. Only because the pelvic floor. What about vaginoplasty? We're going to talk about that. Vaginoplasty is a thing. That is a vaginal rejuvenation surgery. That surgery ain't cheap. It can be as cheap, though, as $4,000, but it can cost as much as $20,000. You following me? But we're going to talk about vaginoplasty. But if you overweight, you can put a lot of pressure on the pelvic floor. And the pelvic floor is the muscle. It's a group of muscles that hold the vagina up. And it also holds the bladder up. It holds the uterus up. So if you damage your pelvic floor, that's when you can have vaginal laxity. You might have urinary incontinence. So now you're peeing all over yourself. You might get a uterocele. or a sister seal. Our subject is your couch company. I've been looking into that couch. Girl, I love this couch, baby. Yes, and is very comfortable. Yes. Let me see my couch. Yeah, and it's big too. It go all the way around, all the way around. Yeah, that couch comfortable. And it reclines. But I'm done about the couch. I'm on my fourth, and he's sitting on my pelvis as we speak. Oh, congratulations, Specialty Nails. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm on your fourth. Okay, girl, more power to you, baby. I only got one, and I wanted 6. After I had the first one, I was like, never mind. Never mind, I ain't got to do that again. And my one is 15. Okay, that was 15 years ago, and I'm still like, I ain't got to do that again. But at 40, believe it or not, I kind of want to. Is that not crazy? I'd have been having my own grandkids at this point in time. But life is a little different now. I think it would be a little different now. But what happens when your vagina falls? When your vagina falls, that is called, because the rectal seal is when your rectum falls. Vaginal seal is when your vagina falls. A uterus seal is when your uterus falls. So we got all type of things. And a cystal seal is when your bladder falls. So all them organs down there can just fall. And the vagina, literally, the whole vagina can fall out to the point where I can see your whole vaginal canal hanging outside. Almost look like you walking around with a penis. And I can take my hand, I put gloves on, and I can push it right back up inside of you. Now what happens when that falls is these ligaments called the round ligaments. And for my ladies who've been pregnant, y'all know, because the pain of the round ligament when those bad boys are stretching, it's not fun. They help hold up the vagina as well and the uterus as well. So sometimes when those round ligaments stretch too much, they can cause your vagina to fall out. And that's a real thing. Y'all think I'm making this up. Nah, they can cause your vagina to fall out. Your vagina can fall out. You had one and it hurt like a mother sucker and it was expensive. Jaquila. Hayden. You had, oh girl, you had a vaginal rejuvenate surgery. Okay. So are you glad you did it? Because I know it hurt. Hey, Curves. And I know it hurts and it's expensive. But was it worth it? That's the thing. I'm done with him. 35. I had 16, 3, 2, and this one coming. Okay, so you done. You always learn so much from me. Thank you, Sexy Nails. I appreciate it. You got the golden ticket. Oh, yes. I'm so glad. At least you went through that stuff, and it was worth it. Okay, but hey, goddess. But yes, vaginal rejuvenation surgery is a thing. Like sis said, it's expensive. It can be as little as $4,000, but as much as $20,000. And they actually have a thing called something that you don't have to have a surgery. It's called a Femi lift, right? A Femi lift. And what a Femi lift is not where they go in and do a surgery. So they're not cutting on you in a Femi lift, and that's only about $1,500. So that's so much cheaper. And that's where they use laser surgery to go in and strengthen and tighten your vaginal walls and make your vaginal walls thicker and more stronger. And that's called, that's the Femi lift. I have to keep looking at it. That's the Femi lift. That's what that surgery, it's not a surgery, it's a procedure. And it only take about 15 minutes. They literally take a laser and they stick it up inside of you, and the laser just does its job, and it strengthens and thickens the vaginal wall. You 45 and had your last baby at 41, and she was 9.5 pounds. Woo, Jesus. That'll do it. I see why you had that. You had that surgery after that. Yeah. You had a baby at 41. I'd be so proud of my mothers that decide to do motherhood late in age. They say for the women, because now in this generation, this time, this day and age, women are having babies at much later ages because women are working, women are going to school, women are starting businesses. You know, we doing all the things now that we wasn't able to do before. And women is also not putting their life on hold to build a family anymore. Women are going after their dreams, okay? And so we are having babies later on in life, and guess what? That's okay. I understand that after 35, they say that you are having your own grandchildren. You are now a geriatric parent with a geriatric pregnancy after 35, okay? But, you know, they've made delivery much safer these days. And, you know, genetic wise, yeah, we still have more incidents where we have twins. We have more risk of having twins when you get in your 40s. And you also have more risk of having genetic abnormalities and chromosomal abnormalities like Down syndrome when you get in your 40s, because these eggs old as hell at this point in time. I mean, you literally had these same eggs when you was in your mama's belly. You hear me? In your mama's belly, you had these eggs. So with that being said, it's like I'm 40, but damn, my eggs is 41. Because these are the same eggs I had when it was in my mama's belly. But with that being said, I'm very proud of you ladies that are having your kids later, because, yeah, she said women are waiting on good husbands. You started over, oldest was 10, your husband says you was crazy. Girl, you had 8 more years to go and started over. When he crazy with you. He the one who didn't pull out. Why he talking about you crazy? Women are waiting on good husbands, yes, and is. And that's honestly why my baby is 15, because I got a divorce when my son was 2. And really just been kind of single since then. In real life, I've had a few relationships that didn't last. So you had a lot of crooks trying to steal your heart. But your one and only 15-year-old teenager wants you to have another one, and you can't. You 37. Granado, why you can't have another baby? If you have another baby for this 15-year-old teenager, just let them know this your baby. This is your baby. It's a love child for you, and you gonna be taking care of this baby. So look, my doctor gave me a gadget that exercises my muscles. I do it 3 times a week. Yes, Shaquila. I love that. Now, it's also some things you can do. I'm sure your doctor told you about the Kegels. You ladies know how to do Kegels, right? Because we be talking about Kegels all the time. I'm always telling y'all to do y'all Kegels. So I know y'all know how to do some Kegels. Somebody tell me how to do Kegels, because I know you know how to do Kegels. Yeah, I haven't. So I'm gonna just kick it off. You just can't start over at 15 now. Plus, I gotta find an actual real man. I refuse to do it alone again. Yes. Okay. I'm proud of you. If you're gonna wait for your husband, man, wait for your Boaz. Okay. Y'all know who Boaz is. If y'all follow the Bible, y'all know who Boaz is. Then yes, your fupa gone. Oh, I love that for you, Jaquila. Right in time. It was right in time for the summer. You have Kegel balls too. Yes. So the Kegel balls. Y'all remember the yoni eggs? And you put that yoni egg up inside as well. It was a crystal. But anyways, this is how you do some Kegels. For ladies who don't know, I'm going to show y'all real quick. Okay? Oh, Lord. All right. So, you going to squeeze. Nah, you freezing your eggs because you turning 30 this year and there ain't no husband in sight. Okay, Melanie. Yes, baby girl. Freeze them eggs. I agree. You going to squeeze. I got a friend who just turned 40 and she gonna freeze her eggs because it's the same thing. Her boyfriend of 15 years just broke up. He never proposed to her. Never just been dragging her for this long and still ain't proposed. Then she found out he had a whole nother life for 6 years, cheating on her with a whole nother woman, building a whole nother life over there. And now yeah, it was messy, girl. Messy, y'all. My God. And so I always knew I said in my mind, I always knew he had another family or had something else going on in my mind. But you know, you that's people's business, and I don't get in people's business. So when she told me, I wasn't shocked. I will say that. But I feel so sorry for her because She was hoping for a ring. She had been waiting and holding out for this man. And now she 40 with no kids, no ring. Then gave him 15 years. And he raggedy. But anyways, now she talking about freezing the eggs. Baby, you 40. Just go on out there and find somebody. You ain't got to freeze no eggs. It's all right. Just go do this thing by yourself if you're going to do it at 40. If you're going to do it for the first time at 40, just go on and do it. You've been struggling with vaginoplasty since COVID. Vaginal elasticity. Girl, COVID messed up so many vaginas. Not only just COVID, but also the COVID vaccine. And I'm sorry, I don't even know if I can still say vaccine online. Because they were shutting people down for using the vac word. But y'all know the poke, okay? The poke did cause vaginal dryness. It messed up people's menstrual cycle. It caused the uterine lining to thin. So people was having a lot of spotty bleeding or no bleeding at all, or they was having excessive bleeding. People are having a hard time now having children. It have messed up people's fertility. But yes, and that's not COVID alone. So even if you had the vaccine, it could do that. Or if you actually got COVID, it was doing that. COVID alone was messing up people's vaginal elasticity. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Because y'all know, baby, we got the vaginal tightening gel over here with the V-Doctor. You heard me? We got the vaginal tightening gel. We don't have them problems. We don't have these problems. Extremely anxiety running to the hospital, messy cycle, Jess. I'm glad I get posted. I'll let my daughter get it. Yeah, they finding out so many things now about the vaccine and people that got it and things that's wrong with it and the way that it's jacking folk up. But we're not going to even go there because this ain't for that. Cancel. Anyways, y'all see what I got here. That vaginal tightening gel. Catching it in 2021. It works so good. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Appreciate you. Okay, so I talked about doing Kegels. Now, if you use this with the Kegels, I promise you, baby, okay, you talking about, yes, talk about, your fave, I appreciate you. Oh, come on. I'm going to show you how to use this, too. But, anyways, y'all know I have to be getting them screenshots. So how to do the Kegels and how to use this. Let's just go over that real quick. With the Kegels, all right, you're going to squeeze. Now, not squeezing your thigh muscles and your butt muscles and your stomach muscles, none of the fupa, we not going to do none of that. You squeezing your vaginal muscle. So how do you do that? How do you just point in on the vaginal muscle so you're not squeezing everything else, right? Y'all know how to stop urine when you get ready to pee and you want to stop your urine stream? Because I know we're all good at that. You stopping the urine. It's the same way how you clamp down on them when you're riding, right? And you squeeze. That is the vaginal muscle. That is what you want to squeeze. So if you feel anything else moving, you squeezing the wrong thing, okay? So we going to pretend like you stopping your urine stream. Midstream. Stop. Hold. If you do it right, you can feel your cat tingling. That part, Jaquila. Yes, baby. Now hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Y'all do it with me. And then we're going to count. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 3 to 5 seconds. And then you're going to hold again. Breathe. Relax. All right. Now you want to do that. You could do that 100 times a day. I recommend about 30 times in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. If you did that 100 times a day for 2 weeks. Woo! So that's all I got to say about that. Now they say, oh, we only need to do it 30 times a day. And that's, if you want to do it for 30 days. But if you want to do it for 2 weeks, double it up. Do 100 times a day for 2 weeks. Okay? And you can do it anytime. I'm still doing it right now, and y'all ain't even know. I'm still Kegling right now, and y'all ain't even know. So everybody got to know you walking around doing Kegels. You could be watching your TV. You could be cooking your dinner, washing your clothes, at work, whatever it is you doing. And heck, even when you actually is urinating, just you can play with it. Stop it and start it. Stop it and start it. So that you can know you're doing it right and get your practice in, right? So that's how you do Kegels. That's going to help strengthen the pelvic floor. That's going to help strengthen the vaginal walls. That's going to help also with the tightness of the vagina. But yeah, that's the best way to do it, baby. Like to keep saying. That's the best way. Now, what I have here in my hand is the magic. This is the magic right here. So, this is the vaginal tightening gel. You use this very easily now. This does actually a couple of things. Just for the guys, it helps them not come fast. Yes. So, because the guys, they be running too. They act like we be the only ones running and scooting back and stuff. They be running too. When they say, hold still, don't move, that's their way of running. And then when they'll come and be like, I told you not to move. I didn't even move. You did that. Okay. So, my little cap fell off. It's got a cap in the back that's right here that just fell off. I had a hard time taking them out because my nails, but you're going to take off this top. You're going to take off the cap. So it's got a lot of protection because this is going inside of you. So we got to make sure it's protected, right? And you're going to take the top and you're going to stick the top in there like so. And you're going to squeeze this whole thing in. Now people be like, can I just use half? No. You want it to work halfway? Use the whole thing. And then, you're going to wait. Now, 12 to 24 hours. Now, I done had some people tell me they couldn't wait. I done had one girl tell me she did it after 2 hours. And it still worked. Now, look, I'm not recommending that. Because a couple of things. This also is a very mild detox. And what that means is any toxins, pathogens, or anything in there that ain't supposed to be in there is going to pull it out. So that's why I say wait the 12 to 24 hours. Number one, so that all of it can penetrate the vaginal tissues. It works on the smooth muscles to help strengthen and tighten. So you're going to actually get a feel like you're doing a real Kegel without even doing a real Kegel when you bouncing on it from this gel right here. Now, like I said, it also acts as a detox. So some people be like, oh, well, some white stuff came out. That's the detox. That's the cleansing process. Right? Put it inside and leave a drop on the tip for the outside. That's funny. That tickled me. But yes. And then after you do that, this should have made me lose my train of thought. Got me cracking up. Can I use that after my cycle? 3 days after your cycle, you can use this. 3 days. And it might actually bring the rest of this old blood down that's in there. Because like I said, it is a detox. It's a deodorizer. So if you actually having any issues, if you actually got an infection or something going on, maybe you may not even know. Maybe there's a slight odor. It's going to help. So like I said, it's a detoxer, it's a cleanser, it's a deodorizer. So it helps with odor. It's a moisturizer. So the ladies who are having issues with vaginal dryness, it moisturizes. And it's also a lubricator. So you don't even have to use lube, or if you don't really if they're not really turning you on, so you're not really lubricated, this is also a lubricator. So it does so many things. I just named like 5 or 6 things that it does. And I didn't even talk about the main thing, which again, the main thing is it is a tightener. So it's going to make the sex better for you and your partner. Now, the only complaint I be getting is that people be like, he came real fast, girl. And I'm like, I told you it was going to be good and juicy now. So, I mean, I can't fix that. Sorry. Not sorry. But it helps you too, because it enhances the big O. Not just for your partner, but for you. So my ladies who are struggling to actually have an orgasm, they won't leave you alone afterwards. I'm trying to tell you. You already knew I was about to say that? Yes. So it increases your sensitivity. It increases your sensitivity. So therefore, it helps you reach orgasm more quickly as well. So if he can hold out a little bit longer, then he can get you to glory too. So this is for everybody. And I call it V-honey, and people be like, "Oh, is it sticky like honey?" No. Do it smell like honey? No. Do it taste like honey? No. It ain't got no characteristics of honey besides the fact that it is kind of yellow like a honey. That's why I called it V-honey. Because everybody likes sweet, juicy coochie, right? So I called it V-honey. That's why I named it that. But this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So for those who want to see it, that's what the gel, it's really a gel consistency. It is not sticky at all by any means. I'm just rubbing this so you can see it's not sticky. See that? It melts right down, right with the warmth. Right there. Now, it doesn't even necessarily have an odor. Look, I'm rubbing like I don't know what I smell like y'all can smell it. But you can order this at thevdoctor.com. That part, warm and fuzzy. It actually is too. It has a hypothermic effect, so it makes it make you warm and tingle down there when you first use it. So a lot of the ladies like that part. But that is the V-honey. I just showed you what it looked like, but I want you to use the whole thing. What if the woman is the one who comes and has an orgasm fast? How does she prolong it? Right. Well, you know what? With the ladies, we have multiple orgasms. So even if she come and have an orgasm fast, she can keep going. You absolutely can keep going. But if you like me, I'm a one-hitter quitter. I'm done when I'm done. I don't want no more. Like, I'm done. So, you want to do the same thing that he do. Be like, hold on, baby. Just wait. Give me a second. You're just going to have to interrupt the flow of things and make it stop for a second and hold on. Because that's what they do to us, so that's what we're going to do to them. But women can have multiple orgasms anywhere up to 15 to 30 times. You can orgasm in one session. That is possible for women. Men can have multiple orgasms as well, but not like us. Not like us at all. So it's best to use at night. Yes. So I say use this at night at bedtime. That way you laying down. Because like I said, this is juicy. It's going, and so you don't want to put it in and then walking around and that it's flowing out. You want this sitting in there for as long as possible so that it's able to penetrate the vaginal tissues, like I said, and it's going to work in that way. So at night, and wash your hands first. Please, ladies, always wash your hands first. But at night, yes, lay down in the bed and you're going to prop your legs up. Y'all know the position. And after you wash your hands, you're going to insert the full thing. And then you're just going to lay there. Now, if you want to put your underwear on with a little panty liner, or if you don't want to sleep in underwear, because I know I don't, I might just lay a towel down just to catch anything that might seep out. And in the morning when you wake up, just kind of wipe off whatever, if it's excess there. And then that's it. Now, how often do you use this? You can use it in one or two ways. 5 come in a pack. So I've had some women use 5 for 5 nights in a row, right? Because they really want to have more long-lasting effects, and they want the maximum amount, right? But you don't have to use all 5 of yours in a row. I just recommend using it once 12 to 24 hours before your next intimate encounter. You good for about 30 minutes, like Uncle Bernie say. Once you get your nut, you out of luck. That part, see, we the same. We matching energies right there. Because I'm at 40, I ain't, like they say, I ain't got nothing to prove. Okay? So just go on, hurry up, do what you gonna do. I feel like one lasts a couple days, laugh out loud. It definitely lasts a couple days. That is very true. So one can last anywhere for some between 2 to 3 days. I've had somebody tell me that theirs last for a full week. So it varies per person, right? It varies per person. So where you can get these from, I'm going to put this in the comments. Oh, it's on my hands. I'm going to just wipe that off just a little bit. I'm going to put this in the comments for y'all where you can get this from. And I'm going to give y'all a discount code for the night. Y'all know I got to give y'all a discount code. Come on now, phone. www.thevdoctor.com. That's where you can get it from. And where we going to make this? I need a code. What's the code for 20% off? For 20% off. Y'all know I'll be asking y'all to give me a code. You definitely need to read up, but you just moved and these for 20% run, don't walk. That part, yes. 20% off. We'll run it through midnight. Code wet. Okay. Oh, we got 2 people saying code tight. All right, I'm sure I used code wet before, so we're gonna go with code tight. TIGHT 20. All right. So tight 20 is the code for 20% off. I'm gonna pin that comment. And like sis said, run, don't walk. When this live ends tonight, I'm going to go ahead and activate the code. It's going to be for the whole website. So if you want to just get the tightening gel and try that out, you can. Or any other products on the website. The tightening gel comes in all of the boxes. So we got the treasure box, the treasure chest platinum, and the build your box. The tightening gel is in all of those boxes. So if you want to try more products and get a box, you could do that. And you can get 20% off your box. So I think that's pretty dope. In the meantime, in between time, I am not about to eat this late. Nope, I ain't going to even do it because I've been working on my fupa. I'm going to drink some water and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Your products are life-changing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, love. I really do. I really do. Y'all always know that I say for those of you who leave me comments, give me reviews, I want to give you a bigger discount. So for sure, jump in my inbox. I know who you are. You know, I send you a bigger discount code for promoting me, for supporting me, for buying the products. So yes, please, guys, you is one of them. And you too, I'm about to butcher your name, but Valaving My Life. I don't know if I said that right, but I appreciate y'all. Now, if you have any questions about anything that I said tonight, if you have a topic of interest that you want to discuss, you can also jump in my inbox, or you can DM me. No, not DM me. Gmail, not Gmail. Email. Look, I'm all over the damn place. allnatural@thevdoctor.com. That's the email. All natural. Because it's all natural. It's 100% all natural. This is made with plants, y'all, in real life. And I forgot to mention that. This is all natural. This ain't chemicals. We don't do chemicals over here. All natural. So, with that being said, and you can look up. Everything is on the back. All the ingredients, everything you will need is there. The instructions, what you use it for, what it does, it's all there. But it's all natural. Yes, ma'am. And sir. So with that being said, get to the website, thevdoctor.com. Use code TIGHT20. I'm going to activate it as soon as I get off this live. Jump in the DM or the email at allnatural@thevdoctor.com. Send me a message. Let me know your thoughts. Send me some reviews. I'll send you some discount codes because y'all know I'm going to send them discount codes. And that's that. I see you, Janato. Thank you, Booski. The same for you, love. Send me a DM. So, all right, love. I'm going to get off of here for the night because I need to drink some water and go to sleep before I eat this bag of chips. That's what I'm going to do before I eat this bag of chips. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourself and be good tonight.